Killer MC, the second track we ever reacted to.
And remember when we were talking about trying to figure out which one I said gassed me as much as 100k? Is it 100k?
Yeah. Which song was, yeah.
I still don't remember which one it was, but you know that when we did those two reactions, I was gassed.
I think it was this one. Because Flowers was hard because, wow, the beef. But then this one was the one that was like, nap out, tap out, next one, tap out.
Okay.
Pull your wap out.
Yeah, okay then.
Say no more. Imagine. And then why is it always the MCs that want to warn me, that come before me, that must be surely the coldest country, the
Why is it never MCs that have come before me that want to warn me? I must be surely the coldest MC to touch the country like that in my lyric book. Boy, it's pumpy. I'm super dumpy. Only God could judge me. So Jesus, forgive me if I keep up a fuck.
Oh no, I'm not gonna teach you. I'm gonna fuck it out. Blood clot. Too many teachers. I can't.
Furious. At this point.
Me and a big dog. Which dog? Yo. Man down. Man down.
Oh no, I gotta make the teacher keep up a madness. What?
Okay.
Too many students acting super flex. Big man with a ruler. King which part? This part I'm ruler. Me at the big dog. This art I'll school ya.
Yo. Yo. Can we talk about the fire on the mic, blood?
I just basically give you a whole rundown of Killer MC.
I just black out, snap out, watch man tap out. It's back on, chip can't back down, not back out. Skeng man shoot me, then get your whack out. It's all cat till I snap, throw your cap out. Attack him, whack him, have it from him, imagine. At this track, that at this batch, pick a forehead with that for the big chat, man a chit chat.
The flow on this one was unmatched.
It really was.
And the switch ups.
That for me.
I just want to fast forward to this breakdown.
If my man crossed the line, I'm a killer MC.
Oh,
why is
can
it?
you remember how gas we got at this?
Was that when he slowed it down?
It was the chorus, but it was the first time we heard the chorus.
Man, come on, wanna catch me in real life, quite special the way that I spin an MC. Yeah, I spin an MC.
Oh, we have to pause. We must pause that. Yo! Let me tell you something right now, blood. Let me tell you something right now. Nobody, not a cloth, is with Chip.
I think this is a 10. Just if I reminisce as to how it made us feel at the time.
The moment.
In the moment. That flow, when we heard it for the first time, that chorus and how smooth it was.
It was dirty, blood.
Nah.
Dirty stinking, I'm not gonna lie. He's just not fucking around.
Chip at his best.
Fam.
Killer MC is, to me, is Chip at his best.
I hear that still. Sick guy. Very sick guy. Very slick guy.
It's a 10 from me for this.
Okay. Yeah.
You seconding?
Yes,
sure
I
don't
am.
want to come down?
Nah. Because like you said, bring it back to the original energy that we had for the track when we first heard it. Yes. The gas was extremely real.
Yup.
Yes. 10.
10. Lumidi.
Oh shit.
I've only listened to this one time.
I think mine's been once as well.
Yeah, you might end up in a club when you should be at home. And you should have settled but don't wanna be alone. I've seen bitches come and go, seen rats come and go. Gal, I'm here when I come because I come and then I go. Phone on play mode, but I know it's you I should be texting.
Baby girl, you gotta tell me as I am. You know deep down, yeah, my future plans. Catch me cheating, then you're gonna get a time. Louis V back it straight from Milan. Bikini in my bed, fuck you in the sand. Pussy spectacular.
She loyal, do anything for you. Spend a bag on designer clothes cause she spoiled. I be in the trap 5 times out the week. I tell her I'll be back, she thinking I'm just trying to creep. Can't lie, you know I'm rich, and if I'm rich then you rich too. And please don't be a bitch and do the shit that a bitch do. I don't wanna argue, baby, show me what them lips do. You know you come first like the rent do. Stop playing.
Baby girl, you gotta tell me as I am. You know deep down, yeah, my future plans.
I do like Lumidi. It's a vibe.
So do I.
Love Young M.A.
So do I.
Young Adz is hit and miss for me.
I'm glad you said it.
I never know whether I'm gonna like what he's done. There are some DBE songs that I really with because he just kind of murked the chorus. I like his vibe sometimes, but then other times I'm not. I think he's too auto-tuned too much.
I think the auto-tune was the focus for me.
Yeah, but this is him and
it worked for this tune.
It did. I like the chorus.
He did his thing.
On this one, innit?
Yeah. Not my favourite one out of the 3. But he did his thing and it's a sick vibe.
Yeah.
I with it still.
Yeah. I gonna give it a solid 8.
Yeah,
Yeah, because it's more than a 7 and not as good as a 9.
that's fair. Yeah.
Hershey's DBE.
Okay.
Now she wanna eat my Hershey's. Who's on my mind? Hershey. Who's on my mind? Hershey.
Oh, okay, bitch.
I'm back in my grind. I'm back and that's mine. I don't ever like your pics, but I'm double tapping.
Wow. I'm back in my grind. I'm back and that's mine. I don't ever like your pics. Where is this going? Is what I ask. When I hear that, I just ask, where is this going?
I'm back and that's mine. I don't ever like your pics, but I'm double tapping it right. Handprint slapping it right. 2 hands splitting them thighs. See the good, that's mine.
Okay.
I'm hold on a minute.
But I'm double tapping that right.
Because
I never like your pics, but I'm double tapping your. Hey, I see what you did there. Don't ever like your pics, but I'm double tapping that right.
we know that Chip is rude when he's ready.
Cheeky.
But
Cheeky.
have we heard this kind of sound from Chip before? And if we have, can you reference for me, please? Because
When you say this sound, like straight to the point, dirty, gully, grimy, nasty.
that part, let me know, please.
I mean, you hear dribs and drabs of it on tracks, but I don't think
It's the dribs and drabs that I'm familiar with.
Yeah, I don't.
But
think
this
from
energy,
first
I'm
sentence, yeah.
clutching pearls and that. You
Yeah,
get me?
you know what? Actually, you're right. I don't think Chip has ever done a song that's like bragging about his sex game. Like,
Yeah, and I've been listening to his shit, thinking it's very weird thinking about Chip actually having sex
it's because of the
and
child
biting
thing.
necks and that.
It's Dracula and that. It's because you don't
No,
picture him
he
growing
said
up.
Dracula, you
I
dickhead.
told you he's Peter Pan and them man in your head.
And now we're just hearing about fucking stroke game and all sorts at
heard
this point.
Thighs opening and that, I heard.
I'm just like, should
Chippy.
I be listening to this at this
Chippy,
point?
chippy. I mean, man just turned 30.
How did we get right? I
need to
hear
get-
that.
We just need
He's
to
saying-
get used to it. He's grown.
Mad.
We need to accept it.
I hear that,
You
fam.
know.
Fuck me, mate. It's a bit mad. His levels in this track, yeah, are not shy of D Block's levels of talking about sexual
glad you
shit.
just said it, because in my head I was just about to say, do you think he's come on this track and met DBE's level?
Because they're so raw, you
Yeah.
can't go in talking about, I'm gonna kiss you on the lips and we go to sleep.
Yeah.
You get me?
They often talk about eating. It's really
So you
breakfast.
really do have to bring your game.
It's really
when you're on a
breakfast,
track
lunch and
with
dinner for
that.
them.
But Chip has really just blended right in.
I'm there back. Yeah, because it is quite a Young Adz type flow as well. I never like your pics, but I'm never taking it right. Yeah, I like it.
So do I.
I'm back in my grind. I'm back and that's mine. I don't ever like your pics, but I'm double tapping it right. Handprint slapping it right. 2 hands splitting them thighs. See the good, that's mine.
I can still taste you when I made this song. This shit.
See, I knew straight away. I can still taste you. It's breakfast. It's breakfast for DBE.
It's mad, you know.
It's on the rider. Tour manager says, "What do you guys want on the?" He says, "That's what we want to eat before we go on stage."
Oi.
So that does not surprise me that he started that verse like that.
Do we think that?
I can
Do we
still
think that
taste
he was deprived, and now that he's getting it, that he's just all over it, or do we think that he's always been this way from young?
I don't know. For me, I feel like maybe they mentioned it on a couple tracks and then they realised what response it gets from the girls. Girls love DBE, and I think we'd all be lying if we said that all these girls didn't love them because they talk about eating so much.
I
You know
hear
how
that.
many men don't even want to admit that they do it, let alone brag about it and
On a
love
track.
it and talk about rubbing their face in it and like.
Oh, wow.
You don't hear that from man. You
I hear that.
Nah, blood. Man's not a but like. That's what you hear. So
Pure denial,
pure denial, and every single one of them are
and
doing it.
big grown ass men as well.
That still can't say it.
Yeah.
But
he's just right up in there, literally
yeah,
saying, "Yo, bring that here, boy.
Bring that ass here, boy.
Yeah. Imagine if he really did have for breakfast,
he did.
and if he's really got breath on his mouthpiece
confident.
whilst recording.
Wow.
King in the kitchen, apron on. I'm on me, I wave my wand. Barricade, fuck the ups, I wave my wand. Yay. Fucked her in the arse to my favorite song. Hey.
I'm too tired for this, you know. Nah, it's 3:53 in the morning. My eyes are dry. And wow. Done. Good night.
In an Austin, my favorite song. Wow. Only DBE.
No,
Only DBE.
literally. 4 o'clock in the morning. Look at you.
morning.
Look at me. I can barely keep my eyes open. But we're still going. And this is happening right now. I didn't expect the journey to come here. Man's yamming for breakfast with his frowsy mouth on the mic. And now he's talking about digging out. I don't even have a decent word to use for digging out the ends. I just don't know anymore.
Take me for she amazing one, I just made her come.
Sorry, confessing, she freaky for sure. If I'm in a booty, I did that before. Give her a bedroom, kitchen, staircase. Neighbors come.
Chip, you're in her ass as well.
No!
If I'm in a booty, I did that before. Give her a bed.
I'm in the booty, I did that before.
What's going on tonight? What is going on, fam?
Give her a bedroom, kitchen, staircase. Neighbors complaining,
I
she
hear
banging
that.
the walls. I put my dick where you shoulda. Put my mouth where you woulda.
I'm sorry, this track is reckless, he's really not trying to fall behind on this track.
I need to keep up with the nastiness, is what he said.
But I thought talking about yamming was enough to keep up. But clearly, Chips saying that it's 2021. Let me tell you something right now. Each to their own, boy. Because we've seen a gradual something. We've literally just discussed how many minutes ago. Like, hold on a minute though. Chips really talking about yeah? You get me? And then
And not just a throwaway comment about
he's
been doing that, but
he's talking about and all sorts, like he's spreading cheeks and that. I'm like, rah.
spreading thighs and
You get me?
being in a
I like the fact that Chips doing something different. I love the beat when it drops. That gritty shit, you know already.
Yeah, that was hard.
The chorus, not so much.
Okay.
But I think overall, it's a good tune. I don't know how long I'd have it on my playlist for, but I think I could have it on my playlist and get a nice amount of
Time from it.
yes.
Yeah. It's a 7 from me. Yeah. More than meaty.
Yeah.
Not as strong as an 8. It's around
Fair
8.
again, I think.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah. Yeah. I have to give Chip his props for bringing it to the table. The lyrics are mad. Do your thing and it. So I can say 7 is fair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Party I keep.
Okay.
Style OG and Highly.
Ooh.
We know it's a yard
hold on.
flex.
This is a nice
It's
combination.
a nice combo. And it's British, Jamaican,
Yes,
all
yes,
3.
Yes.
So
Ooh, okay.
I like it.
I'm very intrigued to see how this one pans out.
Yeah, party I keep. Back about 10 by 12 we are reach. Everybody
I'm
want
thinking
drink,
red
nobody
rat
want
vibes,
drive.
blood.
So we pull up in a Cuba, I had this and me.
Let's you know when I just played Chip Movado? You hearing that snare? Same kind of snare on Movado, like the old one, every girl.
So
that's that yard snare. If you're a producer, you know, if someone comes to you and says, "Oh, I want a bashment," that's the snare. You go into your sound bank and that's the snare.
With that being said, are you already fucking with this more than the Movado track on here?
The new Movado track.
Yeah.
I give thanks.
So far,
I mean,
least.
them snares
Does it
and
for
that
you?
pattern. Imagine, how do you make something sound yard just from a snare doing that pattern?
It's true.
I love where it's going, and I see how you said Red Rat. It's giving me old school vibes. But Stylo G knows how to make a jumpy.
Yes.
So
agreed.
And highly vocally, he's a G.
I need to know what's gonna come out of there.
Oh man, I'm excited for this one.
Yes, man.
We're 26 seconds in, and I'm a bit excited for this one.
Yeah, party I keep. Back about 10 by 12 we are reach. Everybody want drink, nobody want drive. So we pull up in a Hoover, I had this and leave.
Nah.
And speak, Mr. Blouse
It's the Hoover for me, man.
It's the Hoover with
Wow.
the H.
Wow.
I'm preempting some bass. I'm preempting
I'm waiting.
Nah, I'm preempting a dirty bass to drop, and if I don't get it, I will be disappointed, and it will drop the marks.
I hear that.
So the producer needs to come true on this one.
I hear that too.
The intro, yo, party I keep. Yeah, yes, Chippy.
Yeah, me dog give me spar, it just fought me a drink. Me say Chip, how you feel? Me say nice and sweet. Nice and sweet, me say nice and sweet. See me them shiny, me nice and clean. You know see how me it nice with me jeans. Nice and clean.
Yes.
Every man fi go it.
It's
Every
one of
girl
them.
around we. Them boy they say them have it. Them no nice like me. One bag of earbuds. Them no fly like me. So we party on a weekday. Even though we work. Cash convert.
Get
Dollars and
rinsed
sterling.
the out. You see this here?
Yes.
Is it or is it not getting rinsed the Ross out?
It's getting a little heart from me. That's going in the playlist. That is getting rinsed. This is me on the M40 motorway looking like a mad bitch. Do you understand?
Fam.
I knew a bass.
It's that.
Yes. And we ain't even heard Stylo or Highly.
I'm
I
content
love
at
Hailey.
this point, so whatever else is to come,
Is bonus.
you get me.
Yo, party I keep.
Furious.
Can't drink, nobody
I think it's
want
already a
drive.
10
So we
for
pull
me.
up in a Hoover, I had
Innit?
this and leave. Blouse and skeet, me say blouse and skeet. This your girl want
Stylo's
take off
not
her
gonna let
blouse
this
and
one
keep.
down.
I hear you.
I know it.
Just
I feel
fought
you,
me a
Miss
drink.
Hailey.
Me say, Chip, how you feel? Me
Party I keep dog, check out me feet. Everything white dog, check out
Okay,
me feet.
bitch.
Money dog, we a pull up in a Benz, but tonight I this now Uber do it. You get like you brown.
I respect it, and this is already getting a 10 off of me. I
Yeah.
don't give a
We are not even, well,
Fam.
we just licked halfway, but it was a 10 before that still.
fam.
Blows and skeet, miss a blows and skeet.
Fam.
Not skirt, you know.
Fam.
Skeet.
Fam.
Man do it. Hold on then. Hey, you want move too fast? Take a seat, grab a glass. This is how man do it. Blouse and skeet, Mr. Blouse and skeet.
and sweet.
Okay.
Party, I keep us on me red start from rock.
Okay, bitch.
White, but in a wedding, and the thing tight, punchy, but in a leggings. In uptown Uber, or the other sun. So me drink drive is a chase from the Babylon. And she think me a gallus, get gallus, but in me my juice and a cloudy chalice. Get gallus, get gallus.
It's a chalice for me, blood.
Gallus, Gallus, yo.
Nah.
Yo.
I feel like I wish it was daytime so we could just go to town.
Yo.
This is energy for me. 10,
Party I keep.
10, 10, 10, 10.
Juice and a cloudy chalice, get gallus. That she want come over to me palace, trust me. Yeah, party I keep.
Yes,
Walk about
boys.
10 by 12 we are reach. Everybody want drink, nobody want.
That brought my energy right back up.
Mine is still dead, but
You're
I'm
tired. You're tired.
I'm
But
I'm
for
f***ing with that. 10 out of 10.
Party I keep.
I think that's probably
That's a
one
10
of my favourites.
so far.
Yeah,
Is it because we're low-key yardies at heart?
it's likely yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The day it was.
Zuby in my mouth, I'm in my own world. Before she was the one, now she my old girl. Can you take me on a date? The answer's no, girl. I can't trust these bitches, give my heart to no girl. Don't put my trust in dogs, don't put my trust in girls. See man, them leave their dogs and put their trust in girls. I ain't trying to see my phone ring. I don't see my wedding finger ever rocking no ring. Running to the money like a trapper when his phone rings. Zuby in my mouth, I'm in my own world. Oh girl, can you take me on a date? The answer's no, girl. I can't trust these bitches, give my heart to no girl. I've been so surrounded, I still feel alone.
I mean, I'm not going to listen to Dirt Bike LB's part because
Yeah.
I don't really think I need to, but
Yeah.
song's good vibes. I think I think it's more the words that are deep
Yeah.
than anything else.
Yeah. Agreed.
Clearly has trust issues, clearly not trying to settle down, ring fingers, thinks it's going to stay empty.
No, for real. For
Rah,
real.
rah, rah. Don't trust man or gal. Bit of a nomad, bit of a loner, but mainly because he can trust himself.
I was gonna say I get it because the world is full of free man and woman, so it is what it is, isn't it, at this point? Especially when you're on the scene that you're on.
Yeah.
It's easier to come across snakes and gal and everything else in between.
Snakes and ladders. I think there's a
Perfect
theme here.
way to conclude that one there still.
7.
Yeah,
Yep.
I think that's fair.
Listen, look, I see OG rappers turn to online chatters. Look, if Chippy does retire, bet he's going out snapping. Got the message that my uncle died. Couple hours later, Ashley at my door knocking, opened up, said Black the Ripper died. Good Friday, just around the corner, this is not a vibe. I can't lie, I probably need a hug, but it's Corona times. The man who's number 3 in the charts. Everyone congratulating, but I'm numb as a brass. I was damaging my lungs before this virus, dog. But Black said light it when he dies, that's why I'm bunning it, dog. Got 14 grams in a jar, I put like 2 in a zoo. I know millionaires who started from a 2 in a queue. Shotters who don't touch wood just cause they seen what it do. But I got nothing against shotters, fam, I still buy food. So listen good, I tell niggas
hear that.
But do that real nigga shit. Don't keep no jewels in your house, I'm just dropping gems. I'm paranoid but grew up in the ends where niggas rob.
Hold on a minute.
You heard that line.
Oi, Chips lived life, boy. Because he's been in this for a very long time. Like he said, comes back to snakes and ladders, and and this is why I said I don't even blame the fact that he don't really trust nobody like that, because people in this world will you over left, right, centre, and everything else.
Don't leave no jewels in your house. I'm just dropping gems.
Sick.
Jewels, gems.
But I'm still furious because I still believe that what he's talking about is probably from experience.
Yeah.
You get me? Look what happened to what's his face, Mowgli.
Dog took his chain
so-called
and that
brethren.
flossing on the f***ing Snapchat.
That's
his chain that has a Mowgli face on it. No shame. Wow.
It's mad.
Look around and I see sheep, lambs for slaughter. Trying to read more, have less sex and drink water. Our father, whom heart commands heart.
You hearing these gems? Are you hearing these gems? Trying to read more, have less sex and drink water. Are you hearing? No, but are you hearing the gems? Because I know most of you man ain't trying to read more. You're out here trying to have more sex. And Hennessy is your water.
It's true.
Like,
Magnums
gems,
and that.
you have to get to 30 to know this shit. Like,
It's a shame, you know,
start
because I feel
early,
like not a lot of people are trying to start that early.
Nope.
People are trying to live their best life.
They can hate me, but I could never say my heart isn't clean. When Bugsy came off his bike, I closed my hands on my knees and prayed for him. Like, Lord, stay with him. I came off a bike to him, mad ways relate to him. After industry grudge for me, I'm out here. Wow.
That one gave me goosebumps. Don't know if you
I
can
hear
see
that. I can
was
see that.
Can you see it? That line hits still.
I hear that, fam.
That's deep. That's some real shit. Beefing with a man, but can openly and honestly say that when you heard that he'd come off of his bike in that crash, you actually prayed for a man that you were supposed to be not cool with. Real shit.
Nah, that is a sick. You know, listening to this, even his daily doppy, like, you can just see he's mature as now. Which tells me he's lived life and he's learnt some serious blood clot lessons.
Yeah. Only halfway in, but we'll leave it there. And I'll just say, just for sheer gems alone in the first half of the track, I can only imagine more gems comes, and obviously we can listen to it another time. But
Agreed.
I with that one.
So do I.
Real shit.
Same.
I like
lot.
I like it. And it might be the only banger. I mean, the only non-banger
That you want to give a high score.
up there, like
I'm
a 9.
thinking, yeah.
Are you on the same
I am.
page?
I am still.
Because the gems,
I was, yeah. Gems upon gems upon gems.
the gems and the real
You literally
shit.
just have to sit there and soak it in.
Yep. The humility, the honesty.
I love it though. Like, I fully appreciate this kind of shit. Needed to daydream. I don't know why I'm letting the morning defeat me like this.
Hot 97 outro.
I'm ready.
With all due respect, I'm one of the best in the world at rapping. I'm from a borough where not many people make it happen. It's do sports or sell drugs and maybe make it rapping. And baby mothers trapping, boy you better keep a magnet. I'm mapping out routes before coops came with sat navs. Boots in my rucksack like cuzzy, what's in that bag?
Love this shit. Like, let me just say from now.
After bar.
Like, I really with this shit, and it's
23 seconds in.
I like it.
Best in the world at rapping. Not best in the UK. Not best in the scene. World.
First half a milli would be from a bar in Haringey. Like, oh god, you could die trying to go shop. Niggas outside the bookies, fiends at the phone box. Monkey on the lobster. First time I sat in Novikov, and from the hood where £2 could fill you in the chicken shop. And the owner's probably
I'm picturing all of this shit, you know.
Get the chicken, do the dash. We can't live where this shop is. If you ain't sharing codes, you ain't playing fair. And I started from the bottom, I ain't staying there. Penthouse the views are rare. I ain't got no problem with no rappers from the States. You could be from any country, I still have you on the plate. Niggas trying to use my name to gallop, what you talking about? Pen time, giddy up, you'll get it from the horse's mouth. It's not off the internet, just feel safe to speak.
One of them horse references.
Yes.
Pull up that.
Talking about pen time, giddy up, you'll get it from States. You could be from any country, I still have you on the plate. Niggas trying to use my name to gallop, what you talking about? Pen time, giddy up, you'll get it from the horse's mouth. It's not off the internet, just feel safe for speaking on. Those who wanna shoot them in the face, swiftly moving on. I don't play no console, killing spitters, how I have fun. Look, I'll rip a rapper's spirit right out his chest and look him in the eye like your soul is mine on my shine song.
Oh, my Shang song. Your soul is mine.
Your soul is mine.
Sorry, Mortal Kombat reference. Geeked out. Oh, then I wrap up my hands on his chest and put it down like a so.
I'll rip a rapper's spirit right out his chest and look him in the eye like your soul is mine on my shine song. Microphone combat, call me if it's on ack, I'm on back. Sitting down talking, I ain't on.
Call me if it's on ack, I'm on back. On back. If you've seen On Back, you know that the martial arts in On...
I don't know what the Ross on back is, you know.
It's a martial arts film. He's one guy.
Is he just up everybody's class?
Everybody. With the dirtiest moves. Like, it's not even... like, it's... You need... We're going to watch On Back.
Yes.
Combat, call me if it's on ack, I'm on back. Sitting down talking, I ain't on that. I'm not here for applause, I'm just a clappy one. Still prefer a cheesy beef patty to a chatty one. World's in a crisis, I'm at home, sharing writing in my zone. So this is World Cup levels on the mic,
Energy.
Back to back with J. Cole, like trust me, that was light,
I watched that the other day again.
Started out on grime, They say I don't get the accolades that I deserve. I don't give a flying fuck, I'm still doing the work.
Amen.
Wanna feature cause they know my words are priceless, but it's 2020, fuck it, I need 20 for a verse. Gang shit.
This is a 10 for me, blood. I'm not gonna lie. That's a 10 for me.
I don't disagree. I don't disagree. So much so that I couldn't stop it.
Yeah. That's one that you have to let run.
Yeah.
You want to hear every single thing that he's got to say at
Couldn't
this
stop
moment
that
in
one.
time.
It's a 10.
I'm at the point where I'm thinking, nobody, obviously few and far between, like nobody can actually really with the levels that Chip has. I'm thinking of a couple that are on the same level.
As well.
Yeah?
In my head, I can think of a few that I won't name.
Yes, because I wasn't going to name.
Yeah, I can definitely see him.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But he's up there. There's only a few of them.
Most of the people I'm thinking of came from the same school. So that gives you a hint as to who we might be talking about. But they're from the same school.
Fam.
Not actual school, but you know. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know what's next for Chip, yeah. But I can say, like, this must be a sick year for Chip. The consistency, the amount of time he's been here, the way he's matured. What he's achieved
since 16 years old. We can't even forget that this guy, he's one of the only UK rap artists that actually went over to the US and was credible enough to be snapped up by someone who was credible in their own right over there.
For real.
Have a whole project, London Boy, underneath that label, come back and then carry on. Like, no one's done it. I feel like he's the only one that's done it, and he gets a lot of stick for how that turned out.
People can chat shit,
but all of that.
Hashtag
he did that.
Look at me now.
Yeah, and he did that, laughing like taking a piss out of how it turned out. He's dead when you think about the fact that he even got there. And I just heard T.I. recently say that he still with Chip and he still rates him highly.
Sick.
It's not no beef thing. It's not no yeah. Like, I've heard him speak about Iggy Azalea like she's dead to him.
For real.
Like, yeah, dead that. I made a big mistake with that one. But he doesn't even speak about Chip like that. That's not what it is. You know, like that. So he's a Hall of Famer now.
It's true.
He's a Hall of Famer, just doing his thing.
I fully appreciate that tune still.
Those it's the last two tracks for me.
Yeah.
The last two tracks, all the wisdom sits in there. You know what I mean?
I do.
All the gems and wisdom sits in there. Which is a sick way to end the project. You got Flowers as a bonus track.
Yeah.
Which doesn't need any words. Like, Flowers is what got the ball rolling in 2020 for him. And he's just kept the momentum ever since. Flowers is the first track we reacted to. And we didn't even intend to be a reaction channel, and we still don't think we are one. But it's the first track that provoked us to even come in the car and listen to it.
Yeah.
Because it was news to us. Like, hold on, Chip is sending. Like, we know what happens when Chip sends. Who is he burying? I need to know. And we found out, and he ain't stopped since.
Yeah.
So Flowers has a little special place in my heart here, because it really got us into
where we're at now.
Yeah, it kind of got a ball rolling.
It gave us the boost, didn't it?
Yeah, it got us excited enough to.
First step.
Yeah, defo.
Sick guy.
Well done, Chip, man.
Yes, man.
And well done, your producers.
Listen.
A lot of Fanatics, JC. I will be listening to a lot of these tracks again. A lot of it's going to make it into my playlist.
Agreed.
And yeah, I think we're done with Snakes and Ladders.
Overall,
for the project, I think when you have projects that you actually like the majority of it, that's a really sick thing.
Agreed.
Because a lot of people only do shit where you like half of it. Maybe.
It's hard to come by
or
a good
couple tracks.
Finished product where most of the stuff you can really with.
It's got to be an 8 or a 9. 10 is perfection, and obviously I don't think this was perfect, because there's some tracks that I don't think I'll listen to again.
And I can't think of anybody's project that is perfect.
Yeah. So it's a 8. It's a strong 8 or a 9 for me, man.
Yeah. I don't know which one, but I'd say that that's a good ranking.
Will determine that.
Agreed.
It's one of them ones you can't decide what score this is until you've driven around a bit with
and
this
when it's broad daylight and you've had sleep and stuff.
That too. You know what? Good night. On that note, good night.
Thank you and good night, Hearted.